Hey guys, welcome back to Salem, Cellar, and happy October. Spooky season is officially upon us, and I'm beyond excited, honestly. So throughout this month, we're going to be talking about different streaming services and some movies that I either really love on there or I really want to watch for the first time. Today, we're going to be discussing Crackle. I'll be right back. So for those of you not familiar with Crackle, it is a free streaming service. Free, yes, free. I personally really love it. They've added some really great movies this month, a lot that I haven't seen actually, and some that are just favorites that I watch every year. One of them is Halloween, the original Halloween from 1978, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. They have added it, and I'm excited. This is a movie that I watch I watch it often, honestly, but it's a movie that I watch on repeat in October. I think it's like the music and Michael Myers and the pumpkins, everything about it just brings like Halloween vibes for me, no pun intended. It just gives like that feeling of like, yes, this is the greatest time of the year, and it just makes me even more excited. Another movie is The Collector. I have not seen this movie. I've been dying to see this film, and I don't know why. I just keep on putting it in the back burner. Every time I see though the picture, I'm like, oh, I need to see it. So for those of you not familiar with this movie, what it's about is, desperate to repay his debt to his ex-wife, an ex-con plots a heist at his new employer's country home, unaware that a second criminal has also targeted the property and rigged it with a series of deadly traps. Now, that sounds like Home Alone mixed with Saw, mixed with like any horror movie like that is just violent and amazing. I don't know why I haven't seen this movie, but I am definitely going to be watching it on Crackle this month. Another one that's on there that I personally love is Toxic Avenger. Yes, I have my little Toxie pillow right here. I love Toxic Avenger, and I'm really excited about the new film coming out. I'm actually going to be watching the trailer, doing a reaction for it today for the new Toxic Avenger. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they have it on there. So another movie that I'm excited for that they just added that I have seen is American Werewolf in Paris. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I actually prefer this one over the London one. I do. I think this is the first, because this is the first one I saw. I kind of grew up watching this movie and I loved it. I fell in love with this film right away. That club, or is it a club or bar scene? That will forever haunt my dreams. Like, I remember being like pretty young and watching that. And I'm like, I am never going to go to a club or bar outside the US ever. That was horrifying to just think, going to a club, hanging out, and then them locking the doors and you being trapped there. Yeah, and werewolves coming and killing you. Yeah, pretty horrifying, but I am pretty excited to rewatch that film in October on Crackle. Another movie is A House on Haunted Hill, the original one with Vincent Price, not the remake. The remake is okay, not that good. But what's better than Vincent Price, right? I love this movie. It's just so spooky, and it's all about Halloween and October and spooky vibes. So yeah, I am excited to watch this, and I will be watching it this month. So the last movie on my list, I actually have not seen. It's a Crackle original feature, and it's called The Clearing. Now, I didn't watch a trailer for this, but I read about it, and it sounds pretty interesting, and a movie that I think I would really love. So what it is about is, a father takes his young daughter camping, only to discover a disease that has driven people into a feral frenzy. With his little girl now missing and an infected horde surrounding his motorhome, he must use survival skills and determination to find and save his daughter. Right? So like that, just listening to that reminds me of kind of like that movie Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was kind of boring, but we love Arnold's, right? But it reminds me of like The Walking Dead and 28 Days Later and like that type of film, and just people getting infected and kind of acting like zombies or just like, infected crazy monsters, and then you have to find your daughter, like what lengths will you go to find your child? I would go to like I would do anything to find my child, you know? So watching that, I think, would just be like a fun horror, like intense, like at the edge of your seat type of film. So like I said, I haven't seen it, so hopefully it is amazing. I will be watching it this month on Crackle. But I was really impressed with the lineup that they added, just like all really great movies. So if you haven't checked out Crackle, they don't just have horror movies. I'm just personally into sci-fi and horror myself, but they do have a really great list of movies. So check them out if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you watch at least one of these 6 films this season, and hope you have a really amazing October. I'll be right back.